Thor lands heavily in the middle of a ruined street, his cape billowing as he grips Mjolnir. I have fought warriors across realms, speedster. Do not think your tricks will save you. Flash stretches his legs with a smirk. Yeah? Let's put that to the test. In a blink, he vanishes, leaving only a trail of red lightning. Flash dashes around Thor at impossible speeds, forming a vortex of red lightning. Let's see how you handle some turbulence. Thor's eyes narrow as he slams Mjolnir into the ground, sending a shockwave that disrupts the whirlwind. Flash stumbles back slightly. Okay, not bad, big guy. Thor raises Mjolnir skyward, summoning a bolt of lightning that crashes down toward Flash. The speedster dodges at the last second, running up the side of a skyscraper. Too slow, Thunder God. But just as he reaches the top, another bolt slams into the building, sending Flash tumbling through the air. Okay, that was unexpected. As Flash lands, he immediately counters with a supersonic punch. The impact sends Thor skidding backward, dust flying everywhere. Thor wipes his lip, smirking. A mortal with a decent punch. Impressive. Flash grins, shaking his hand. Yeah, but my knuckles feel like they hit a brick wall. Thor hurls Mjolnir at Flash, but the speedster dodges effortlessly. You're gonna have to do better than that. Thor smirks, and as Flash turns, Mjolnir returns from behind, striking him mid-run. Flash tumbles forward, groaning. Oh, come on, that's just rude. Flash, shaking off the hit, decides to turn up the intensity. He accelerates, running in circles so fast that a massive windstorm forms around Thor. The god of thunder plants his feet, enduring the gale. You are strong, speedster, but I am the storm. With a mighty roar, Thor unleashes lightning in all directions, scattering the wind. Flash channels the speed force into his fist, electricity crackling around him as he rushes forward. Let's see how you handle this. With lightning speed, he delivers 100 punches in the blink of an eye. Thor grits his teeth, blocking with Mjolnir, but the force pushes him back. A storm meets a storm. Interesting. Thor, realizing Flash is wearing down, takes his chance. With a quick spin, he swings Mjolnir like a battering ram, colliding with Flash at full force. The impact sends the speedster flying through a crumbling building. Dust and debris fill the air. Thor watches the wreckage, waiting for the next move. Through the dust and debris, a red streak flashes. Before Thor can react, Flash appears behind him, delivering a devastating uppercut. Thor staggers but quickly regains his balance, swinging Mjolnir in a wide arc. Flash ducks just in time, the hammer barely missing his head. Thor, now furious, summons the full might of the storm. Dark clouds swirl above, and lightning crashes all around. Enough gains. He hurls Mjolnir with all his strength. Flash sees it coming and phases through the attack, but the hammer circles back, striking him in the back and sending him sprawling across the ground. Dazed, Flash shakes his head and realizes he has to change tactics. Alright, big guy, let's see how you handle this. He taps into the speed force and slows time around him. Everything becomes sluggish, but Thor's eyes glow with divine energy. He can still move, albeit slower. Clever trick, but you forget, I am a god. Using the slowed time, Flash dashes forward, landing dozens of precise punches. Thor groans under the relentless assault but slams his fists together, sending a concussive wave that throws Flash backward. The speedster skids across the ground, shaking off the impact. Okay, that one hurt. Deciding to push further, Flash accelerates past light speed, slipping between moments in time. Thor swings his hammer, but Flash vanishes, appearing behind him. Too slow, big guy. But Thor grins, lightning surges from his body, shocking Flash mid-phase and knocking him out of sync with time. Now realizing Thor can match him in power, Flash decides to go all out. He channels pure speed force energy, glowing with raw lightning. Alright, time for my real speed. He becomes a blur, striking Thor from every direction. The god of thunder grits his teeth, enduring the relentless assault, then slams Mjolnir down, creating a massive shockwave. Thor, battered but unbroken, grips Mjolnir tightly. You fight well, mortal. Flash smirks, wiping sweat from his forehead. Not bad yourself, Thunder God. With a final burst of speed, Flash dashes toward Thor at full power. Thor raises Mjolnir, and their final blows collide, lightning and speed colliding in an explosive clash. Flash pushes his speed to the absolute limit, becoming a blur of red lightning as he charges at Thor. The god of thunder remains still, his eyes glowing with celestial energy. As Flash throws a supersonic punch, Thor swings Mjolnir at the exact same moment. Their powers collide with a force that bends reality. Lightning and speed force energy explode outward, shattering the ground beneath them. The entire battlefield trembles as shockwaves ripple through the air, sending debris flying. For a moment, Everything is silent, then an enormous blast erupts, engulfing them in blinding white light. The smoke begins to clear, revealing Thor standing firm, his armor scorched but his stance unshaken. Flash, however, is on his knees, his body steaming from the sheer force of their clash. He tries to rise, but his legs tremble. Thor tilts his head, gripping Mjolnir tighter. You possess great speed, mortal, but it is still not enough. With a sudden burst of movement, he swings his hammer downward. Flash barely dodges, rolling to the side as Mjolnir smashes into the earth, sending cracks rippling across the ground. Thor follows up instantly, summoning lightning into his free hand and hurling a bolt straight at the speedster. Flash, exhausted, attempts to outrun it, but the blast catches his side, sending him tumbling across the battlefield, his suit scorched from the divine energy. Flash crashes into a pile of rubble, his breathing ragged. He clutches his chest, feeling the burn from Thor's attack. His body aches, but he forces himself to rise, lightning flickering weakly around him. I can still fight, he mutters, trying to summon his speed again. But before he can move, the sky above roars with divine fury. Thor raises Mjolnir, his expression unwavering. You are fast, but you cannot outrun the storm. With a powerful swing, he sends the hammer soaring skyward. The heavens answer his call. A massive bolt of lightning, larger than any before, crashes down onto Flash. The speedster barely has time to react before the sheer force overwhelms him, his screams lost in the deafening thunder. When the light fades, he lies motionless, smoke rising from his body. As the storm settles, Thor steps forward, his presence towering over Flash's fallen form. The speedster groans, his energy completely drained. Thor looks down, his expression neither cruel nor triumphant, just resolute. You have the heart of a warrior, but no warrior wins every battle. He extends a hand, offering Flash a chance to stand. Flash, breathing heavily, looks up at him. There's no shame in his eyes, only understanding. He nods, accepting the gesture, as Thor helps him to his feet. The battle is over. The storm has passed. Flash takes Thor's hand and pulls himself up, his body aching but his spirit unbroken. He wipes the sweat and dust from his face, looking up at the towering god of thunder. Guess I bit off more than I could chew, huh? He says with a tired grin. Thor smirks, resting Mjolnir on his shoulder. You fought with honor, speedster. There is no shame in defeat when one gives their all. Flash stretches his arms, shaking off the pain. Still, next time, maybe I should bring a lightning-proof suit. Thor lets out a deep chuckle. Next time, perhaps I won't hold back. The two warriors share a nod of mutual respect as the storm clouds finally clear, revealing the golden glow of the setting sun.